Okay. Have not seen Hexite in quite a long time. Frogger's Adventures, Temple of the Frog. Oh. Oh, this is gonna be terrible. Konami? I forgot that they had the Frogger license. Or were they the original ones? I don't even know anymore. Anyways, Temple of the Frog. One of those Frogger sequels where things happened which are not really all that Frogger-y. It's just... Yes. Not gonna bother entering initials. We're not going to be restoring any saved games. Ah, Frogger, it's your old pal, Lumpy the Toad. I called you here today because I've been asked to give you a message from the Elder Council, as my accent travels to every state possible. The Elder Council has a message for me? What is it, Lumpy? It's bad news, Frogger. A home firefly swamp is dying because Mr. D has stolen all of the elements that keep the swamp alive. Remember the good old days when all we cared about was crossing a road and then jumping over a river? Can we go back to that, please? He has spread them over 4 dangerous regions, and he is hiding in our sacred temple of the Frog. The Elder Council would like you to collect the elements and get rid of Mr. D. You are the only hope for Firefly Swamp. Well, what about you, you jackass? Why am I the only hope? Cool, I've always wanted to see what's outside this swamp. Don't worry, I'll collect all the elements and get rid of that darn Mr. D. He doesn't know who he's messing with. Be careful, your quest will not be as easy as you'd think. We'll start out at the Goblin Caverns to recover the fire element. You'll need to collect 3 more fire icons to gain access to the second area. I don't think we're gonna reach that second area. I think we'll be done long before that. Once you're in the second area, you will need to collect 5 fire icons to gain access to King Izhnek's throne room. He possesses the fire element, and you will need to defeat him to retrieve it. You seem to know absolutely everything about what I need to do and what's going on in this area, so again, I question, why the hell aren't you doing this? And then he confirms the things he was just told. Great. Got it. I'm on my way. Remember that Mr. D has placed a ton of enemies and obstacles to block your path, so you will need to think fast and be quick on your feet. Really, like in a game. So yeah, we have our first fire icon. And left, right, up and down move you in that direction. Hitting A moves you in that direction. I guess, yeah, if you can, you do a big jump, if there's room. And yes, that is a thing. So do we... No, I guess we just dodge enemies. We don't seem to be able to interact with them. Is there a finish line up there? Is that the only square we... No? There's a butterfly there for an extra life. I guess it's a checkpoint. Wait, what? We need 50 coins to enter the Temple of the Frog. And in the first area of the first... Well, no, the first stage of the first area, we already have 9 coins. So we only need to find 41 more coins in the entire rest of the game. Somehow, I don't think this is going to be a problem. Maybe it's 50 coins per area that we need to reach the final temple? I don't even know. This is just... Yeah, okay. So they did keep some elements of Frogger, so I gotta give them points for that. Can I jump over? No, I cannot. Thought I could, you know, go up and over, but that is apparently not the case. Oh, okay. That is handy, being able to turn in place. Seems like a necessity for this kind of thing. Okay, so yeah, it's admittedly not as bad as I expected going in. There are far worse Frogger games out there, which we will eventually get to, so that's a scary thought. Pretty basic, though. As I run directly into the enemies, and directly into the river. A little bit less of that. Okay, so it's not too bad, it's just rather simple, rather basic. Let's go at least for that first boss, then. Haha, that is a gap. Wait, did I? Yeah, I save stated well, not having all the coins. Oh well. Moving on. Once again. Yes, get to it already. Okay, that's pretty funny. Roasted frog. It's so easy to overshoot everything and end up running directly into your death. So yeah, timing is obviously incredibly important here. And I can only assume then that those platforms, yes, they reappear as soon as you're off of them. Otherwise we would not be able to get back, but I don't think that would be an overly bad thing. That would have let us stop playing immediately. No such luck, though. Nice, Zeta. Oh, come on, you can hit the button that many times. To my knowledge, the only use for the tongue is eating butterflies. It does not seem to have any other purpose. Okay, we're not going to race ahead of him then. And curious where that's gonna lead. Do we get... oh god! That's mildly graphic. Frogger torn in half when he lands on a spike. Can you see that from a different angle? Oh, hello, 7th grade dissection. Wait, what? Oh. Does not go that far. Okay. Of course. Should have expected something like that. I'm trying to race through this game and it's forcing me to be patient and play it slowly. Sort of a Sonic effect on that, really. And that's 4 of the 5. kinda different. Let's not go falling down any more holes. I'm roasted. Okay. Starting to actually get a little bit difficult in trying to traverse this area, but again, that's mostly just me trying to race through it and not really take my time at all. And just to check again, yeah, that's doing nothing. Hey, and that's all 5 of the fire elements, so should be boss time. You may have gotten past my goblin guards, but you will not defeat me. You won't last long against my fire wand. Well then. No, I would have figured that the idea would be to stand on the button and get him to... That's interesting. Okay, I see. Then, what's the button in the other corner? That's a full circle button, and that's a half circle, so sure. Come on then. Now that we've done that... half circle, let's go for the half circle without impaling ourselves. Still gotta wait. At least we're safe on the buttons. That is a pretty nice touch. Quarters. Save stated into it. But at least all the buttons we hit are still hit, so I'm okay with that. Goblin Caverns cleared. Much quicker than I expected, actually. A lot of these sort of crappy games go on for far too long. We're already apparently like a quarter done with the game. Yeah, jeez. No more voices, no more... I'm really ready to be done with this game. What do you think? Shall we carry on, or can we say, quite enough of that? Yeah, okay. Zip through the dialogue. Don't care about what's going on in the dialogue. We'll just see what the level looks like. And yeah, that is definitely my take on it. It's not horrible. It is certainly better than I expected going into it, but it's also not really good. It's not particularly stand out. It's just sort of kind of okay. No, it's all Temple-y and Rainforest-y. So again, this has been Frogger's Adventure, Temple of the Frog. It's okay. If you have nothing better to do, you could do worse than this. Not really truly recommended, but not really something to avoid entirely either. Don't know how to get past that snake, so we're going to end it here.